We only had time for a day trip to Hoi An while staying in Da Nang, Vietnam. It's less than 19 miles away, only about a 40 to 50-minute drive. We thought about arranging a car service or using Grab, but decided to take advantage of the free shuttle from our hotel instead. The challenge was, we would only get 4 hours in Hoi An if we wanted the round-trip transportation service. So we had to squeeze as much as possible into that window. Let us show you how we made the most out of our day trip to Hoi An. Let's go! We were dropped off right at the edge of the historic Old Town. Welcome to Hoi An. We've got here.
It's cute.
We started exploring right away, walking towards the city center. Our first impression was just pure joy. It's small in scale, and such a cute historic town, packed with landmarks, shops, and restaurants. Our first stop was Dudu Cafe, tucked right in the old town. It has such a charming old house feel with seating across 2 floors, including front row seats for people watching and a balcony upstairs overlooking the bustling street below. The atmosphere is cozy and peaceful. It immediately sets the tone for how relaxing the rest of our day in Hoi An would be. We ordered their famous egg coffee, an iced version, and oh my gosh, it was so delicious. I love that they serve an iced version since it was really hot outside. You can also get food and alcoholic drinks here, including beer.
Okay, my first time trying egg coffee, and it's iced coffee. Oh my god, very creamy, right? It's like a coffee cake, like coffee. Very good. It's so good. Really good. Wow.
They also sell a bunch of souvenirs here. Look at these. Super cute. We highly recommend stopping by Dudu Cafe just to slow down and enjoy a really good coffee. The streets of Hoi An are so lovely, lined with so many shops and restaurants everywhere you look. After some window shopping and a few photo stops along the way, we reached the Thu Bon River. This is the river that runs right through the heart of the ancient town, and the one you always see lined with lanterns, cafes, and traditional boats, which we will get to in a bit. We saw so many people riding bicycles, and others riding rickshaws, where a driver pedals you around the town. This is the iconic Japanese covered bridge, built in the 17th century. The bridge originally connected the Japanese and Chinese communities living in Hoi An, and it actually houses a small temple dedicated to a god of weather.
Oh, this is so cute. It's really, really lovely.
We came to Grandma Kitchen for our late lunch, and this family-run Vietnamese restaurant is a jam.
Two?
We were seated right next to a huge fan, which felt great in the heat. We started with a cold beer and water, and then ordered a few dishes to share.
It's so hot that they always give you ice. Cheers. Cheers. What is it doing? Puppy.
Hey, puppy.
Puppy.
Okay, time to have some food. The crispy dog was absolutely amazing. Crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. There's this richness to it. We were so obsessed. The grilled beef in a bamboo tube was awesome as well. We genuinely had no idea what to expect when we ordered it, and it was so good with cashews and vegetables mixed in. The steamed prawns looked beautiful, although they were served a little bit cold. I was really looking forward to the stir-fried morning glory since we loved it so much in Thailand. But this version was a little overcooked.
It seems like it's a little overcooked, no?
Not as crunchy as I expected. Overall, it was a solid lunch with fresh, quality ingredients. We highly recommend Grandma Kitchen, whether it's a family meal or a romantic dinner.
Look at this. We have finished everything.
We walked in from the riverside, and when we were done, we walked out the other side into the bustling streets. Hoi An is such an adorable town. Just walking around here genuinely made us feel so happy. We loved wandering, getting a little lost, and popping into random shops along the way.
It's so peaceful and so cute here.
The Old Town has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1999. It was one of the most important trading ports in Southeast Asia during the 15th to 17th centuries. The town has over 1,000 buildings which are officially recognized as having historical and cultural significance. And did you know the name Hoi An actually means peaceful meeting place in Vietnamese? It makes a lot of sense for somewhere that makes you feel this relaxed the moment you arrive.
Oh, look at the doggies. Got some candies.
This bar is tucked into an alleyway in Old Town, and I love the vibe immediately. The outside area is so chill, and the inside is super colorful and cute.
This is really cute. This is super cute.
Unfortunately, all that they had at the time was wine, and we were not really in the mood for that. But if you're into craft beers, healthy drinks, or wine, of course, this place is worth checking out. And the river looked even more beautiful with that golden light hitting the water. Look at this. So exotic and so beautiful. We decided to cross the bridge to explore the other side of the river. So much was happening over there as well. Next is the Moon Cocktail Bar. We genuinely couldn't find the entrance at first since it's tucked into an alleyway and not visible from the main street. The easiest way in is through the alley right next to this mart. This is like a secret speakeasy bar. It was completely our style. The interior is chill with soft lighting and classic elegant touches. There's a patio where you can sip your cocktail while looking out over the river. But it was already full when we got there. And honestly, we wanted the AC anyway, so we sat inside instead. The cocktails here were great. David had a passion fruit cocktail, and I had a passion fruit mojito. Both were beautifully presented and tasted so good.
How does it taste?
It's so good. It's very passion fruity. Just really lovely flavor and great texture.
Ah, my passion fruit mojito.
Not too sweet, just really well balanced.
Oh wow, it's very strong. Really refreshing. I like it.
You're gonna wanna check out this bar if you're into unique cocktails and a great vibe. Now for the highlight of the entire day, the lantern boat ride. Here's my tip for you. You should time it so you're on the water right as the sun is setting. That way, you get to see the golden hour vibe and still experience it once it turns dark. Our timing ended up being perfect. There were a lot of people waiting, so be prepared to wait a little bit. But we got our tickets and were on the boat in no time. It's a bit of hectic, but just go with the flow. You'll get yourself on a boat. It was 170,000 dong for 1 to 3 people. The price goes up if your group is bigger. We hopped on a small wooden boat, hand-rowed by a local, and drifted along the river for about 20 minutes. The ride covers roughly 1 kilometer or 0.6 miles from An Hoi Bridge to Cam Nam Bridge. The vibe is just so lovely. We didn't do this, but the tradition is to release a paper lantern shaped like a lotus with a small candle glowing inside as the evening sets in. You make a wish and watch it drift away among all the others. It actually ties back to a cultural ritual from the Mid-Autumn Festival when people pray for peace, good fortune, and good wishes sent out into the water.
This is really fun. It's very cool on the water.
Oh yeah.
And it's nice. It's really pretty to see the town around you as you go through it with all the coconut trees and all the lanterns everywhere. It's really lovely.
This is super refreshing. It's really beautiful and very calming. Almost like therapeutic. I highly recommend for you to do this.
It was so beautiful when the sky turned purple. And once it went completely dark, it felt almost surreal. The ancient town lights up all around you. Lanterns float gently by. And there's this slightly magical atmosphere that feels charming, never over the top. All the lanterns and lights from the boats and buildings reflecting on the river. Yes, it's touristy, but it's such a cool experience. If you're in Hoi An, you cannot miss this experience.
It's very therapeutic and really beautiful, especially when you do it at the sunset.
It's like the cost of a latte at home.
And again, make sure that you get to do this when the sun is setting. It's going to be magical.
So cool here. Thank you. What do you think?
That was fun.
It was really cute. It was very romantic too.
Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is here.
Oh my gosh.
Here, let's go on the other side of the line.
Wow, this is so beautiful. Wow, I highly recommend for you to do this right at sunset. It was about 6 o'clock for us. The line is crazy now.
When we got off the boat, the entire town was having a party. It was so much fun just walking around. Honestly, this is exactly why you might want to stay overnight in Hoi An, or at least stay late into the evening.
We wish that we could stay here overnight. It would be really, really fun to hang out here.
I wish the hotel shuttle went back 1 hour later. But I think that they are trying to get you back by 8 so that you'll eat dinner at the hotel.
Yeah.
We were having such a good time that it was so hard to just keep moving. So we quickly stopped by Ancient House Coffee Shop. Davey grabbed the beer while I used their bathroom. This place is such a hidden gem. It literally looks like an ancient house, complete with traditional decorations and that old world vibe. Super cool. Such a unique experience.
We feel bad that we have to go back soon. Like, the nightlife here is so lovely. So definitely recommend.
Come here instead of Da Nang for
Yes.
like night-time stuff.
We definitely love it here way more than Da Nang.
This is literally just the tip of the iceberg. But we wanted to show you that you can still have an incredible time in Hoi An, even with only a few hours to spare. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you have other recommendations for Hoi An, please drop them below. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned. Bye bye.